This is my friend Hanna, and she's studying illustration, and she has a lot of pencils, so I decided to make her a pencil case. I started out with a zipper that I found lying around my house and used it to measure and make some kind of pattern, so I knew how wide to make the patchwork jean strip later. Actually, before you watch the next clip, listen to the spooky sounds in the beginning. Ooh. So I set that pattern thing aside and I started taking apart all the jeans that I could find and didn't want to wear anymore. You know, luckily I'm a hoarder and I have a lot of old clothes lying around and I use them pretty often in my sewing projects. Big thank you to Eric, well, actually his mom, who gave me a lot of old clothes, especially most of the pants that I'm cutting up right now, because they know I'm a hoarder and they support it. Then I decided to iron down all the pieces I had cut out to make it easier for me, you know, in the next steps. And also here in the background you can see my cat's armchair. She sits in it or stands on it, or yeah, she also destroys it. After ironing all the pieces, I started to trace all my other new After ironing down all the pieces, I decided to trace the new pieces I would cut out for my patchwork and then, you know, cut them out. After cutting all the pieces out and sorting them, I started laying them on my pattern piece and like finding out how I wanted them to lay down and see that they would be wide enough. I also decided to try this weird iron-on glue thing, but it didn't work. After I picked out all the rows, I started to pin down the entire patchwork, which turns out was unnecessary because I had to take it apart, but whatever. And then I took some of the pieces apart to fit under my sewing machine better, and I sewed over every edge with a zigzag stitch, and I made sure and I used the zigzag stitch so I could prevent a lot of fraying from happening. After that, I cut out 2 pieces of fabric for my inside compartments. Then I folded them in half and faced them not pretty sides facing each other because I wanted the nice fabric to show on the inside, obviously. And after that, I decided I wanted to also kind of change the pocket size, and I pinned it all down and sewed it down to also create another, you know, little compartment. And I also finished off the edges of the pockets. Then I marked the length of the zipper on my jeans piece and attached the zipper. Notice the excess jeans fabric next to the zipper? That's where I attached the 2 inside pockets which I had sewn together along the top. After that, I failed to record, but I tried to explain anyways. So my plan was to now sew down the sides of the jeans, turn everything, and it will be done. Then I realized that I couldn't turn the back right side out if I just sewed the sides this way. So I cut the jeans layer down the middle and then sewed down the sides. Then I turned the whole back right sides out and folded under the bottom edges and sewed everything shut. And we're done.